show.
Wow. Oh, my God.
A sizable serving.
There's a lot of it.
She hasn't even touched it. It's going in a box.
Bodge, 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 bodge.
A dazzling disco.
That's what I call a party. Early in the morning.
And an awkward accusation.
This is the crazy hairdo.
I love you.
I have to roll away.
Here we go again.
It's weird. It was fun winding Donna up a little bit.
As 5 canny culinarians clash for a clump of cash. It's day 4 in Birmingham, where the famous jewellery quarter produces approximately £435 million worth of jewellery a year. Bada bling! And hoping to put on an equally sparkling show this evening is tonight's host, hairdresser Richard. Looking dishy-dicky.
So my night is all about traditional, wholesome food, lots of merriment, and everyone's having a really good time.
Yes!
And good times were also on the menu on night 1, when credit controller Sophie went all out to dazzle her guests with her swanky spread.
So this is a lovely piece of fillet. I think my night went very well. I would like to think the guests did appreciate the high-end ingredients.
Security officer Rebecca was certainly impressed.
She delivered fine food. It's exactly what I would order at a restaurant.
Go!
And her cutlery contest was competitive.
Who knew you could have so much fun with a spoon?
Well, not me. Night 2 saw Rebecca's turn to try and scoop the prize. With her Sri Lankan shindig.
Wow.
I think my night really went well. My hosting skills really shone out. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
But care worker Donna failed to conceal her distaste.
For me, it was a no-no. Is any of that going in your mouth? It did, but it couldn't look
And things went from bad to worse when she tried to guess Rebecca's age.
So I'm thinking about 52.
I think I might have upset her there, but I'm not bothered.
Last night's host, rapper Element OG, a.k.a. Owen, aimed to hip-hop his way to the top of the leaderboard with a musical-themed evening.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I was really happy with how my night went. It couldn't have went any better than it did.
But the spice in his curry left everyone feeling the heat.
Can I just have some water and maybe a bit of tissue? Because my nose is running.
The curry was quite hot. When you have too much, that's when you start ridding of bodily fluids.
And despite conducting a cosy concert,
Daddy's girl.
there won't be any rapper's delight for Owen at the end of the week, as Sophie's currently topping the charts with a score of 31 out of 40. So what's everyone expecting from Richard tonight?
I think it'd be very basic. I think it'd be a lot of hand food, probably steak and chips.
I don't think it's going to be fine dining. I'm expecting fine dining.
I'm expecting to be blown away by Richard tonight. I think he's an underdog.
I'm pretty confident about my night. I know this food. I grew up with this food. I'm going to be the host with the most.
And he's kicking off with the starter, broccoli, pea and blue cheese soup with bread.
Blue cheese? My cheese is yellow at home.
Soup's easy to make.
It's not really hard, is it?
Let's make soup.
Yes, let's! He starts by frying potatoes and onions.
They're probably going to go, oh, he's doing soup for his starter, how boring. Nothing is boring about me.
That'll tell him.
This starter for me is a little bit of a nightmare with all these greens.
I'm going to cram as much veg in this pan as I can. Look at that. It's like a tiny brain, isn't it?
Mmm, appetising. The brainy brassicas go in with water and frozen peas. Time for the blue cheese. How's it smelling?
It absolutely hums. It's vile. It smells like smelly feet and manure.
You're not selling it.
I'm not a real big fan of blue cheese.
Hopefully it's not too strong.
It is strong. It's really strong.
Ah. The pungent provisions are crumbled in, then blitzed.
It's not very appealing on the eye. Not very appealing.
Oh, heavens.
For God's sake.
Oh, nice pea shirt. Well, you started it. What's left of the soup will be reheated later. On to the main. Roast chicken dinner.
Roast chicken dinner? Is he having a laugh? It's not flamboyant, it's not extravagant. It is playing it very safe.
Love a chicken dinner. Can't really go wrong with that.
It's quite simple, but if it's executed well, it could be amazing.
So I'm cooking a roast dinner because it's my favourite dinner of the week. Right, so this is Gloria the chicken, because she's glorious. Sorry, Gloria, this might hurt a bit.
I don't think she's going to feel it. Then again...
Nice and secure.
Gloria goes onto a bed of carrots and onions, then into the oven to roast.
I really like my roast potato in goose fat.
I'll be cooking these with rosemary in goose fat for extra flavour. They're going to love them.
But first, they need a boil.
A bit of rosemary for my potatoes. I think that cat's been in the garden again.
You could wash it.
If Rich does Yorkshire puddings, they have to be homemade.
They are. And with the batter done, they'll be cooked tonight. Finally, it's dessert. White chocolate and raspberry cheesecake.
Rich, yeah, love cheesecake.
I like raspberries and I like white chocolate, so I reckon this could be nice.
I really like raspberry and white chocolate together.
I personally don't think those two go well together.
If no one likes this, there's something wrong with these people.
Confident. Bashed biscuits are mixed with melted butter.
This is a technical cooking term called bodging. Bodge, 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 bodge.
White chocolate is something you give to children, a child's version of chocolate.
I saw that. Most of the white chocolate melted. Cream and soft cheese get mixed.
I like to actually taste the cheese in cheesecake.
We don't want it to actually taste too much like cheese.
The only thing with raspberries is they tend to have like little seeds in, which can be a little bit off-putting and can hinder you actually, you know, having full scoops.
Can it? Raspberries added, the creamy cheese is dolloped, then levelled. It'll be served later.
That's all the food prepped. I'm happy, I'm feeling confident. Just time to go and get myself ready now.
My menu had explosion, taste, technicality and skills, and this one doesn't.
I would say it was very traditional, but guess what? I'm not a traditional guy.
Ooh, dress code, party vibes. What kind of party is it, though?
Guess who loves to party?
You.
Me?
Yes.
It's party time!
And Richard. Do you remember? First bell of the ball is Sophie.
Wow!
You look gorgeous.
You too.
Oh, what an anticlimax.
I like your champagne coupes. Is that what they're called, coupes?
They are indeed.
Ah!
They are modelled on Marie Antoinette's.
Oh.
That's widely disputed, actually.
Oh, lovely.
Next in is the lyrical master, Owen.
Here, we're here, we're here. Yes.
Hello.
This is all good.
I know.
This is all good. It's taken me hours to blow these balloons over.
Here's Rebecca. Hides the smell of the bins.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Here comes the bride.
Beautiful.
Mwah. This looks like a wedding. So who's getting married at this wedding?
I'm not going to lie, I have got a bit of a man crush on you. A little bit, yeah.
Is it because we look alike? Imagine how good I'd look if I was a man, though.
I'd be on you straight away.
Last in, inconspicuous as ever, it's Donna.
Lady Marmalade, you look amazing.
You did say party.
You bought it, you bought it.
You brought it.
So here's to tonight, everyone.
Yeah.
Coming up, a poultry palaver.
Have you got a chicken wing?
I did, but I put it in the bin.
That's the best part.
And a dating disaster.
Oh, I really liked him too.
I think it's one of the strangest dating stories ever.
It's night 4 in Birmingham. Yay! Where hairstylist Richard is hoping his traditional menu will put him head and shoulders above the rest in the bid to win the £1,000 prize. As he warms up his pea soup and Rebecca and Donna attempt to cool each other down, Owen and Sophie have a gander around his gaff.
Look at here.
Where? All this is
Proper,
grand.
proper rich, innit?
Me and Owen went for a little snoop around the house and we found some photos. Is he a farmer? Or comes from a farming family?
Look at him. Well, he's like five times the size.
Did he grow up on a farm? Because Richard does not look like a farmer.
Maybe the chicken tonight is coming from this farm.
Imagine.
Back in the kitchen, and the soup's ready to go.
Good job it doesn't smell like feet.
Well, quite. All that's left is for Richard to slice his bread, dollop some cream, and there we have it.
It's time to get this party started.
The first course is broccoli, pea and blue cheese soup with homemade bread.
So, welcome to my evening, everyone. Tuck in. I hope you enjoy. So, Owen, what do you think of the starter?
I'm struggling to eat it all, to be fair, but the bread's nice, but probably a little bit rich. It just didn't sit well for me. There was like a little skim of white on it. It either looked as if someone had put milk in there or actually spat in my bowl of soup.
I really enjoyed it. I can't get much Stilton, but I'm glad about that because I'm not a big fan of Stilton. Is the bread homemade because it tastes like it?
It is.
Oh, good lad. I can't give any criticism to the starter. It was all homemade, it was lovely ingredients and everything tasted really nice.
Donna, are you enjoying it?
It tastes nice, but it's the texture.
Yeah.
It's the texture for me.
Yeah.
I like it a bit smoother in my mouth, not so rough. The texture of the soup, I was just feeling it on my teeth, and I was like, oh.
Rebecca, I'm dreading to ask.
Well, surprisingly, I do like it.
Oh, good.
You know, I actually like the fact it's a bit gritty. You know, it's rather than...
You can taste the veg in it.
Yeah, rather than being completely smooth. I was surprised by the combination and how it worked, but it still lacked the wow factor.
You've known me now for, like, 4 days. What do you think I do for a living?
Were you a stylist?
I am indeed, yes. I am,
Good guess.
yeah. I've got a couple of salons. Opened the first one when I was 23.
Wow. Wow, inspiring that is.
Well, it was only last year. What are you on about?
I saw the girl's eyes when Richard revealed he was a hairdresser, and I know they were just thinking, yes, free haircuts.
So can you do my hair tomorrow?
I'll take your number and maybe we can come and
Yeah,
visit.
absolutely.
I do intend to visit Richard's salon one day and maybe have a little discount.
What's the most embarrassing or crazy style you've ever had? Donna, I'm looking at you because I reckon
This is the crazy hairdo.
I love you.
Harsh.
It's weird, but nice. Sorry. No, but nice.
She's not happy.
I'll have to roll away.
Here we go again.
I'm just getting my own back for that 52, comment that she made the other day.
Oh, come on.
Rebecca's on one tonight. She's got a little bit of mischief in her, but I kind of like it.
It was fun winding Donna up a little bit. It was just all said in good jest.
She had it out for me. She was just stirring the pot.
So I think the starter was a success. Let's crack on with the main.
First job, attempting to carve the chicken.
I think these lot will want the breast. Give it a go. Knife and a fork, how hard can it be? Quite hard, actually.
The poultry gets plated.
That is enough meat for a Sunday roast.
I guess poultry by name. We could do him with the rest of... Ow! Let's hope they don't ask for seconds. Side served, that's the main ready. A roast chicken dinner.
Right, guys, so this is your roast chicken dinner. Please tuck in and enjoy. Sophie, how are you finding the food?
It's delicious. I can't even fault it. It's perfect. Simple, but it was just effective. Everything tasted beautiful and everything was cooked to perfection.
Every element of the main was cooked well and tasted very nice, so I was pretty happy with it.
Owen, how are you finding the food?
Don't like to be interrupted, but I'm enjoying something.
Oh, thank you.
Chicken was cooked fine, not dry. Plus, he'd put the gravy separate, which I think was a brilliant touch.
It's nice. Nice Sunday dinner. Have you got a chicken wing?
I did, but I put it in the bin.
Why?
Well,
that's the best bit. Oh, my God. How can you throw the chicken wing away? That's the best part.
Perhaps it was a boo-boo throwing the chicken away, because I could have got an extra point if I could have brought the chicken wings in.
You chucked the legs as well?
Yeah.
Drumsticks?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Why do you waste food, man?
Oh, dear.
He could have kept that for sandwiches the next day. Popping upstairs with Sophie, having a quick little flutter around. We noticed she got some photographs. Was you raised on a farm, or...?
Isn't it obvious that I'm a dairy farmer's son? I clearly screamed dairy farmer's son, don't I?
I mean, that was a bit of a surprise, because he doesn't come across like he's a farm boy.
I want you to look at the person opposite you and tell me what animal you think they would be.
This could be interesting.
I would have said Sophie was not just any old cow, but... No, but you know those beautiful Highland cows?
Keep digging.
And it's just so pretty and beautiful.
When you drive past and think, oh, that's a pretty cow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe she's bought it.
I've not been called a cow before, not to my face anyway.
Maybe she hasn't.
I think Owen would be... a cock. I'm rising all the chicken.
He's happy with that.
Absolutely agree.
I'll accept that one. I'll take it.
Terrorising the hen house. This is Owen's house!
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle don't.
Oh, God.
Yes. Time to shake your tail feathers.
Thank you. Thank you.
So welcome to my garden disco!
This is my tune.
Is it?
Sophie Ellis Baxter. It's a classic.
I loved all the smoke machine and the lights. It really had a good party vibe.
Do you know the dance routine to this?
Do you?
No.
Dancing, shaking our booty. That's what I call a party.
I felt like I was in a nightclub or at a festival. Like, we was really going for it. Like, everyone was literally like...
I didn't want it to end, to be honest.
Everyone let their hair down, just had a really, really good time. Cheers, guys! Final hurdle, the dessert. Bring it on. I really hope this is set. Yes! Yes!
With the cheesecake cut into rather large slices,
I think they're going to eat it all.
dessert is ready. The final course of the evening is white chocolate and raspberry cheesecake.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, thank you.
Boy.
And there's a lot of it, because it's a farmer's portion.
Yeah.
Enjoy. So, Donna, what do you think of my dessert?
It's very nice. I love the biscuit. The cream cheese is a bit too much for me, but I think
Yeah,
it's because I'm still full
Yeah.
from dinner,
And it's a massive portion.
and it's a massive portion. So, have you got a box?
I'm not really a fan of raspberries, but because I'm scared of the little pips, but can't really taste them in there. Heavy, big proportion, but yeah, I'm going to eat it still. It's nice. It tasted nice. It was just a little bit too rich and a bit too much of a big piece for me after the heavy roast dinner.
The cheesecake is one of my favourite all-time desserts.
It's mine as well.
I was impressed with the dessert. It went down like a treat.
I would have liked a bit of a stronger raspberry coulis, I think. But no, aside from that, beautiful. It was tasty, it was creamy. It was really good.
She hasn't even touched it.
I told you, it's going in a box.
I don't want to brag, but I think my dessert was an absolute smash. So I'm a single guy, and the last date I went out on was probably the worst and strangest one of my entire life. So I really liked this person, but I agreed to go to work with him. Trouble was, he was a postman. And then he wasn't allowed people in his van. His boss rang him, so he had to drop me off in a field in the middle of nowhere for 2 hours. He just left me there, dressed the cat, stranded in the field.
Did he say he was going to come back and get you?
No, to be fair, I didn't. And then I tried to message him, but he blocked me. He never contacted me again. When you've got it, you've got it. Oh, I really liked him too. I will never look at a postman the same way again.
Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning.
I think it's one of the strangest dating stories ever.
Now that is a bad day.
I'm really happy with my night. I think it's gone really well. Hopefully, I'm in with a chance.
Scores, please.
The atmosphere tonight was good, but the food could have been better. So for that reason, I'm giving him a 7.
Tonight, I'm going to score Richard a 7.
His food was good, but fairly simple. For that reason, I'm going to give Richard a 7.
It was homemade, and overall it was really lovely. So tonight I'm giving an 8.
So Richard's traditional treats deliver him a score of 29 out of 40, putting him in 2nd place.
It's gonna be a party night!
Next time,
You all right?
tears at the table.
Honey, what's wrong? I'm good. I'm always crying. I got emotional because I cook from the heart.
And who will rake in the reddies?